Welcome back everyone, thank you for joining me. You're watching All the Beer and Idea. I'm Baz. It's Friday afternoon. No doubt there'll be a few of you already on the beer. I've just done one. I had a flyer today, picked two beers up from Lidl's. One was Chang, a bottle of Chang, which I've just reviewed. So if you want to see that, whack on the old other video and have a nosy. And the second beer that I picked up is a beer that I'd never heard of. Don't recall actually having a beer from this country, as far as I'm aware of. And so obviously if I've never heard of it, never had a beer from this country, I've never had it before. Like I said, I picked this up from Lidl's, 99p, and we have a bottle of beer Saigon Export coming in at 4.9%. It's a lager. Now this beer is from Vietnam, so I'm certain that's a first for me, and obviously a first for the channel. There's the old label. I'd love the label. I don't know if you can see it properly. I can't seem to just quite get it. I do love that. There's something, I don't know, just different. Love the older foil around the top, and we've got like a dragon thing. Don't know if I've got it the right way round or whatever. We've got a dragon thing on the cap. So without further ado, let's get it out, see what we get. Really enjoyed the Chang. Wasn't expecting much because I'm certain I've had it before, and I didn't really sort of rate it, to be honest. But it's actually really good. I did forget to do all the mouthfeel stuff and the carbonation and the body of the beer in the video as it happens, which is probably why it only went on for about 3 minutes. This is a 355ml bottle, by the way. Like I say, 99p from Lidl's. The Chang one was 320ml. I was quite surprised, a weird size. So anyway, a light straw coloured beer, gentle carbonation going up the glass, no sort of head on it, hasn't sort of maybe down to my pour, but there's nothing really there. So apart from maybe a bit of a dodgy head, looks as you'd expect. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. And I've obviously tried overfilling it, so we'll just go with giving it a sniff. Not picking a lot up there. There's a little bit of a malty bready sort of smell, I think, in there. Very little that I can pick up. Very little, maybe a little bit fruity floral, I don't know. Fruity floral, I don't know. A bit of a sweet fruit note to it. Quite hard, I can't spin it round anyway. Let's just say it smells malty and it smells alright, doesn't smell offensive. So without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers everyone. Typical lager body, quite thin really. Quite thin, I suppose, in a way, quite light. Carbonation, there is quite a bit of carbonation in there, but there isn't enough to really bother you. You know, to say it's aggressive is a bit harsh, but it's not exactly dead. Yeah, mouthfeel's not, body's not particularly nice really. I suppose as you'd expect. Mouthfeel's not particularly nice. Carbonation just about is on the right side of being okay. It's definitely crisp. A little bit of hoppy spiciness. Yeah, a little bit of spiciness to it. A little bit of lemon maybe in there. An inkling of breadiness in there. I mean, it's very below par on everything really. Mouthfeel's a bit too thin. Carbonation is just a little bit too much. Did I say the mouthfeel? Body, I meant the body's a bit thin. Carbonation's a little bit too much. Mouthfeel's not great really. You get a little bit of maltiness, a little bit of breadiness, you get a little bit of lemon in there, a little bit of pepperiness. It's all just a little bit flat, shall we say. Excuse me. If you're in Saigon, why am I saying Saigon? Just because it says beer Saigon. If you're in Vietnam, you could be in Saigon as well, I suppose. It don't really matter. If you're in Vietnam, I suppose you wouldn't want nothing heavy. You wouldn't want anything, I suppose, I don't know. You wouldn't want anything too powerful on taste. You want something to quench your thirst, really. And this is quite crisp. That's got quite a bit of spiciness, actually, to it. Yeah, I mean, I've probably sounded not too impressed with it, but although it's not great, it's not terrible. It's not, you know, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. And as I say, if you're in Vietnam, you need something probably like this to keep you cool. So, yeah. Is it worth the money? Yeah, it's worth picking up. I'll tell you what, there's a lot worse out there than that. I think I was giving it a bit of a harsh run at the start of this video, but it's all right. It's all right. If the weather's out, 99p for a 355ml bottle of a lager, 4.9%. Are you getting that? It's sort of drinking around that, really. You do feel it a little bit, but not. You don't feel it that, you know, you think, oh God, this is strong. Like, definitely not that. Yeah, so it's all right. It's all right. Pop along to Lidl's, pick one up. 99p, you can't go wrong. It's better than a can of bloody Carlin Foster's, Carlsberg and Stella and all that bollocks, really. So yeah, there you go. Be a Saigon export. Yeah, it's all right. I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. It gets a thumbs up from me for what it is for 99p. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. I do apologise. This video has been all over the place. Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. Feel free to subscribe. Get me up to the 1.2k, please, because I'm fed up with being on this mark. And I'll see you all again on another beer review. Cheers.